Hi, boys and girls. It's time for science story time. Do you know what the most important thing to have if you want to be a scientist? Curiosity. Scientists are always asking questions and trying to find things out. And one thing you can do to help you think like a scientist is to start a wonder board. And on your wonder board, every time you think of a question, you can put it on your wonder board. And then the next time you come to the library, or your parents are ready to sit down and look on the computer with you, you know what your questions are, and this way you can remember them to look them up. So I'm going to show you how to make a wonder board. First, I took a piece of cardboard, and I am going to write I wonder on it. So I know it's my wonder board. Now I put I wonder because this is just for me, but you might want to do it with your whole family and write we wonder. Now I can come up with questions all day long. Yesterday I was at work and I was thinking about the hoopla things that you can download with your library card, the ebooks and audiobooks and movies and music, and they just return themselves so you never have overdue fines. And I wondered, how does hoopla know when stuff goes back? So I wrote that on a Post-it note, and I'm going to put my Post-it note on my wonder board, just like this. Now, it's there to remind me, and the next time I see our IT person, I can ask him my question, because sometimes we read to find things out, but sometimes scientists and all kinds of professionals find something out by consulting an expert, somebody whose job it is to know a lot about something. So that's one way to find. Another way you can find answers for your wonder board. Sometimes we get questions by watching television. I was watching the weather last night and I thought about snow. And I thought, snow comes in the winter instead of rain when it's cold out. But why doesn't ice fall from the sky? Why is it snow? So I can write on my Post-it note, why snow, not ice. Sometimes you don't have to write every word in your sentence. You just have to write enough words to help you remember what your question was. And so I'm going to put this down here, and maybe I'll find a book about weather to tell me the answer to that. And then I was watching some animal videos on YouTube, and that made me think about giraffes. I've never heard a giraffe make any noise all the times I've seen them on TV or at the zoo. And whenever I read books about animal noises, there were never giraffes in them. So I wondered, can giraffes make sounds? And then do you know what I did? I went to the library, like I do very, very often, because that's one of the great things about working here. And I got a book. I saw a book on the shelf called Can an Aardvark Bark? And I said, ooh, I bet I can learn a lot about animal sounds from reading this book. And I got the book, and I looked through the book until I found a picture of a giraffe. There it is. And the words say, can a giraffe laugh? No, but it can bellow. Those are the big words. And then here, in little smaller type, the author gives us more information about the animal. And it tells us that even though giraffes are usually quiet, when a baby giraffe gets lost from its mommy, it can make a lot of noise so its mommy knows where to find it. So now I know, yes, giraffes can make noise, especially the babies when they get lost. And the mommies also make a lot of noise so the baby can follow the mommy's voice back to where it is. Now, that was really cool, and I would have never thought to pick up this book if I didn't have the question on my Wonder Board. Now, I use Post-it notes, but you're grown-up might need their Post-it notes because a lot of times grown-ups use Post-it notes for work, so you want to check with your grown-up to make sure it's okay to use them before you go ahead and make your Wonder Board. If your grown-up can't have you use the Post-it notes, they might be able to find something else you can use. Now, we have a little more time, so I'm going to read some more of this book to you. Can an aardvark bark? No, but it can grunt. Lots of other animals grunt too. What do we have here? Otters grunt. Baboons can grunt. Deer can grunt. And what kind of animal is this? Oh, this is a special kind of fish called an oyster toadfish. Can a seal squeal? No, but a seal can bark. Lots of other animals bark too. Capybaras bark. Some kinds of geckos bark. Some kinds of toads bark. And sometimes prairie dogs bark. I wonder if that's how they got their name. I wonder if they're called prairie dogs because they bark like pet dogs do. Can a boar roar? A boar is a type of wild pig. No, a boar can't roar, but it can squeal. Lots of other animals squeal too, like hedgehogs and dolphins. I don't have time to read this whole book today, but you can come to the library and check it out. It's called Can an Aardvark Bark? That's a pretty cool title to keep in your head, right? Because it rhymes. Aardvark bark. That'll make it easy to remember. I hope to see you in the library soon. Or you can call us and ask us to pull the book for you and bring it out to your car. And happy reading. Bye, boys and girls.